Okay. Looks like there's a couple people on the stream. Sorry it took so long. I was just trying to get some things ready and start making dinner. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Who was here last night? This here. Okay. Let me know if the background music's too loud. So for those who were not here last night, I built the Hubble. So as you can see here, it is of a decent size. Actually, that could itself be its own model. I would have bought that on my own, without the space shuttle even. But yeah, it's pretty neat. And so on to the rest of this giant behemoth of a book of instructions. So I'm gonna move this aside here. Put this over here. Also, last night I noticed I put this sticker on backwards, or upside down. Could have been like that. Oh well. Put this down a little bit here. So, okay. Missed a phone call somewhere. Okay. Let me start opening this up here. Let me do this. Hopefully check this out. Does not ruin my bit right here. Do this. Brief little announcement for people. And okay. Tweet that out so people know. Okay. Open this thing. Okay. Last night, I noticed things seem to be a little dark as far as being able to see the Legos. So I have this little bitty light here that I'm going to try to see if it brightens things up a little bit. Hopefully it's not too bright. I'm blinding myself. There we go. Helps a little bit. Okay, that looks a little better. So how's everybody doing tonight? Or this morning, wherever you're at. It's 6:44 where I'm at. Oh. Looks like some of these are in this bag. Okay. Quick little retweet here. And there we go. Okay. Retweet from that. Side. Okay. Looks like the first task for tonight's stream is to get this big sticker on this thing here. looks like this one's flat all around, so I'm not going to put it on upside down like the last one. Okay. How to do this properly. I was looking at what was in the box for the Ulysses probe, and they actually printed the information on the equivalent of this for the Ulysses probe, so I guess it was just about money since they only made like so many of these. But let's try to get this one printed on, stuck on here. Okay, moment of truth. Wish me luck. Oh no. Air bubbles. Yep. Oh my goodness. I think this turned out all right. Not perfect. A little bit off. I don't know if you can see it or not. Okay, well that's one thing down here. Moving on to the next part here. I'm still dreading this whole booklet of stickers here. That's not going to be fun. Okay. Where does this go? Never tell where these things are supposed to go. And that was right. Try to match that on that side. Okay. Oh, supposed to. One of the cons of having a black desk is I cannot see with this light right here. I cannot see the small pieces that I need to find. No, might be because they're probably in this one. Oops. Okay, there we go. Oh, hey, we got a few people on the stream. How's everybody doing? Okay. So it goes there. It's twice. Hey, Powerful Duck. That's all right. Glad you could join for a few minutes at least. There'll be another one tomorrow, probably. At least until I finish this this build here. And if people enjoy it, I've got a few other Lego models. I can continue on with the Ulysses model. And I went ahead and bought the Lego Lunar Lander from when that came out, 2 years ago almost. But that can be for future streams. Right now, I'm just trying to finish this build. Okay, next page. It's probably supposed to be like that, which means that is technically upside down. But at least this time, the sticker doesn't matter what direction it goes. It needs to go this way, or like this. Cats. Oh, wait. Stop. The cats are fighting. Oops. Oops. Come on. There we go. That's better. Okay. Let me know if the stream is buffering for you guys. My little studio said it might be buffering. Which one is this? Is the same? How many of you guys count little pegs and holes to find out if you got the right size? Sometimes I have a hard time figuring out which one goes where just by looking, or which one is what. There we go. There's a gap here. Okay. So, now what? Okay. This goes in the center. Okay. What is this piece? Way. Okay. Where is this piece? Just a wedge. Or is it two? Am I looking for the wrong size? I'm looking for the wrong size. Aha! This thing is tiny. Is there another one like that? There it is. It's almost like a mini doorstop. Okay. Go. Where is... Oh. Hi, Ziggy. Well, sometimes people have other plans, and it's going to be a long stream, so it's kind of come and go as you choose. So I'm sure other people will be here at other times, but I'm glad you're here now. How are you doing tonight? It goes this way. Where is... There we go. That's good to hear. Oops. Were you on the stream last night? I need this one. This one. Then 2. Where is... Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, that's what that is. I was not even sure what I was even looking at on here. Maybe. It's because I got the wrong pieces. One of the wrong piece. There we go. Yeah, that was pretty stressful. I was watching that. Hi, Max. How are you doing? Well, last night, built Hubble. So, there's that. Quite impressed for the size. Could be it's a model on its own without a standalone model on it without the space shuttle. It's pretty neat. Okay, this here. And so far, the first thing I'm building tonight appears to be the stand for the space shuttle. Let me do this here. I'm wondering. I think a lot of people were jumping for joy. That was it was good to see that come down the way it did. There we go. How's the string quality, guys? I know I keep asking that, but every now and then my studio will pop up saying it might be buffering. Has there been buffering at all? There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, then YouTube's just lying to me then. Glad it's working fine. Okay. Who's ready for Crew 2 in a couple of days? Smooth sailing. I guess YouTube's just being overly cautious on my end. Okay. Okay. Where's this piece here? Well, we got a bunch of pieces here. So I need 2 of these. Move this a little bit. And these. 2 more of these little weird things. Yeah, it's always stressful watching a crew launch, no matter where it's who's doing it or where it's happening. But it's always exciting. But yeah, I do hope it goes as well as Crew 1. Always anxious watching human spaceflight launches. Ever since, I always am, but in particular, ever since I was watching the Soyuz, what was it, MS-10 launch in October 2018, I believe. ODark 30 is a 4:30 in well, it was middle of the day over there, but here it was like 4:30 in the morning, and watching the NASA live stream, and then all of a sudden I see something that doesn't look quite like the Korolov Cross, and I'm like, oh, that doesn't look normal. NASA commentator doesn't notice anything going wrong, but I could hear the crew going through their contingency procedures, so that was a little nerve-wracking, but ever since then, I'm always worried every time a crew launches. It's pretty dangerous. Oh, the stream starts at 1 in the morning for you? Oh, you mean the NASA stream. Yeah, it's gonna be an early morning on Thursday. I understand. Oops. Okay, let's go ahead and put this aside here. How do I build this thing? Okay. This looks to be like this. Yeah, the canned scripts, at least for that one. I don't know what was going on there, but it was definitely, and also Russia, Roscosmos had a canned animation as well, so everything appeared normal on the animation. It was doing. Where does this go? But of course, we know otherwise. Especially when I started hearing that emergency beacon that you normally hear during landings. I'm like, that's definitely not normal. Okay. Did I get all these pieces here? I feel like I'm missing something. What'd I do wrong? Okay, that's right. That's right. Okay, that. Okay. These little things go down here. I was wondering how that was going to stay attached. Where is it? Oh, goodness. Can't find what I'm looking for. Yeah, the NASA commentators read out a script and weren't sure what to do. That was kind of funny. But what else can you do, you know? They had to go fill all that airtime. Okay, I think that's right. Oh, and I'm supposed to put this like this. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh man, this is just the top of the base. Oh man, this is gonna be huge. Next step. That looks about right. Do 2 of these. 2 of these. So what's your guys' favorite mission in the last couple of years? I mean, it's been pretty exciting with SpaceX and Crew. Any other particular mission? Or any one that you're looking forward to? Okay, let's do that twice. Okay. There is okay, 2 of these. Oh, those go on the side of the here. Not gonna lie, this is a beautiful piece of Lego artwork. You know, even though it's just the stand, nice and smooth and everything. Okay, 2 of these. Okay. Does it matter which way that goes? Okay. I think that's right here. Okay. Hopefully set that aside. Yeah, Artemis 3 is going to be pretty amazing, especially if it actually turns out that, you know, I know SpaceX won the contract, but I'm always hesitant until it actually happens. But yeah, with a gigantic lander and definitely not your grandpa's moon program there. Max, your favorite was 135. Yeah, I was actually at 135. It was definitely emotional. That's the first launch I ever saw. Also, I was at Spaceview Park in Titusville. Still miss the space shuttle. Glad the program's done, but it was definitely a thing to watch, even on TV. Where were you at for the last shuttle mission? That's kind of cool. Oops. Help if I do that the right way. Okay. Progress, progress, progress. Max, did you ever go see Atlantis in the museum? Or anybody for that matter? Two of these. Okay. Pre-K. Man, you're young. When 135 happened. Wow. Makes me feel old. Gosh, that was 2011. I graduated high school in 2007. So. But you kind of grew up a little bit with a kind of a lull in human spaceflight, so it's getting really exciting for you now. From what I hear, the time we're going through right now is definitely the most exciting it's been since the Apollo program. Go. Two more of these. 6 and 7, Apollo 8. Nice. You've seen Enterprise in New York? I saw Enterprise. The only time I saw Enterprise was actually when they were switching her out for a Discovery at the Smithsonian. Actually, I just found out that was 9 years ago yesterday. So I made a last-minute decision to drive from Kansas City to Washington to go see that happen, and it was definitely a treat. Would love to see Enterprise on the museum there on that aircraft carrier. Now, you're transitioning from kindergarten to first. Well, you're still pretty young. Oh. First time I saw a space shuttle launch on TV was 4th grade. And it was STS-95 in 1998 when John Glenn did return to space. There it is. I remember that was back when they had I don't know if they still do that now, but they probably don't have the tube TVs anymore, but they had this big big cart where they rolled in this big giant tube TV for all of us in the neighboring classes to gather around. I was awestruck by everything, by all that. I remember watching it a couple of weeks later whenever it landed. Watched that on my at home on TV. Wasn't an instant passion, but it was definitely one of my higher passions at that point. But the passion spiraled from there. Where is that one last piece? Am I missing it? Or did I put it on the wrong side? No. It's because I'm looking for a piece that doesn't exist now. Oh, wow. There we go. He's here. we go. Next part. Assume we need these two here. No, that's not how that works. Okay, so that, I'm getting ahead of myself here. With that, now I'm building this. Turn that around like that. This goes here. It's turned out quite nice. Oh, I got to do this twice. Come on. Okay. I am Rokat Manson. Hope I pronounced that right. What do I think about the future of Artemis based on Starship? I think the future of Artemis is good. Yeah, I'm not worried about Artemis as a whole. The architecture might change, but the fact that they chose Lunar Starship, I mean, that's still a shock. I mean, like I said yesterday, I figured they'd be a contender, but the fact that they chose them, I know there was other factors, financial and all that, the reason why they did that. But as far as the future of Artemis based on Starship, I think there's a lot of potential. The other options, NASA had limited potential for cargo growth, but now with Starship, you can land a lot of cargo if they can get it all to work. And obviously, SpaceX wants to do that. I question SpaceX's timelines, but most people do. But they still end up doing it eventually. But I am completely fine with being wrong on this. I don't foresee crew launching on Starship at least the end of this decade at the latest, at the earliest, but because the thing scares me watching that whole thing launch and land. Now, in space, totally different story, but that's why I'm totally fine with, you know, SLS launching Orion, or even, you know, if they can get, you know, a Falcon Heavy, well, probably not a Falcon Heavy, but if they can get Crew Dragon able to go out that far, I'd be fine with that too. It's, we're all team space, and the fact that, you know, you have Starship and SLS working together, that's just pretty amazing. And eventually, sure, once it's once Starship is proven and things and its record is starts proving itself, basically, sure, SLS might be able to be retired at that point, but we're not there yet. See, Starship was kind of also chosen to... Yeah, that's possible. Ziggy, that's possible. Yeah, the fact that Starship is in on everything now solidifies Artemis beyond the current presidential administration. I mean, I could be wrong. I think this is the first time, at least since I don't want to get too much into politics, it's not the point of the stream, but I think this is the first time since the Clinton administration there hasn't been a major change in NASA's direction over the previous administration. I could be wrong on that one. But, I mean, I'm very happy things are continuing. Yeah, exactly. Now there's a fallback if SLS dies. Yeah, I like SLS, but the fact that it's taken so long to get where it's at, I just... Any launch is scary. It's expensive, and if something goes massively wrong during that first launch, oh man. Oh, I shudder to think about what would happen. And not just, out of I mean, it would be bad. No matter what would happen, it would be bad. Oh, this is the wrong way. There we go. There we go. There's that. Okay. That goes like that. I run out of pieces here. That's good. Regardless of one's opinion about SLS, though, that's going to be a heck of a launch to watch. I know people talked about how the Saturn V was massive, was loud when it launched, and I know Shuttle was decently loud when it launched. But 4 RS-25 engines with 2 uprated solid rocket boosters, oh man, that's going to be pure power. Not that Starship won't be pure power, but it's going to be something. Okay, 6 of these guys. Okay, so I'm just filling in the rest here. Okay. I will admit, though, when I went down to CS and Starship SN10 in last month, I was very surprised. I was 5 miles away. I was very surprised how loud that was with 3 Raptor engines. Okay. How many of you guys how many of you have seen a launch in person? I think I should clarify that. Ah, yes, Cronkite. He definitely knew his stuff when it came to the Apollo program. We've got similar people out there today that know their stuff. Maybe not quite the same style as Cronkite. It's very old school. I mean, it was normal school back then, I suppose, but I mean, there are plenty of people out there like, Everyday Astronaut that will probably cover it in their own way just as good as Cronkite. And I'm trying to think of the name of the space reporter. Miles. Why am I drawing a blank on his name? He used to work for CNN. Miles, gosh, I can't remember his name. If you guys can remember his name, let me know in the chat. Miles O'Brien, that's his name. Is that right? I think. I might be thinking of a Star Trek character too. Too many names. Saw an Atlas V a couple of years ago. Atlas. Which one? What kind of Atlas V? Atlas V's are really cool to watch launch. Is this the same thing then? Oh, I see what it's doing. think this is going to be a two-parter here. $551, nice. 551, that's the one I saw. A 551. It was the mobile user objective system, I think 4, in 2015, I believe. Yeah, those things were real. I was 4 miles away for that one. That was pretty cool. That was the one that that one in particular had a when it was a twilight launch in the morning, and it had a really cool glow with the contrail and everything like that. You hate that, Ziggy, you hate that the BBC wiped most of their Apollo tapes? Oh, really? Like the originals, I assume? Styled as Apollo. That's unfortunate if they wiped original tapes. Ooh, this is cool. This is an extra piece. Oh. Figured they'd finish the bottom here. Uh-oh. You can hear me? Well, I guess you can. Looks like my main camera froze there. I'll try to fix that. Hopefully that doesn't cause any problems. What happened here? Let me turn that off. Turn it back on. There we go. Turn the focus on this. Okay, sorry about that. Apparently barely anyone recorded the BBC coverage. Oh man. It's a bit, oh man, that's unfortunate. It's always sad to see history lost like that. But thankfully, if done right, now we don't have to worry about that too much. With the Artemis program, we should all make an effort to record every bit of that program as we can for history. Part of what Orbital Velocity aims to do, and once I get things, going, once I have more time, I would love to make it kind of a living time capsule of both the International Space Station and, of course, the Artemis program. I mean, both of those programs. I mean, I grew up with the International Space Station, like people grew up with the Apollo program. So the ISS is kind of like my baby almost. But I'm super excited for Artemis, and some of you younger people out there get to grow up with Artemis. I am, in a way, kind of jealous that you guys get to grow up with that. I mean, we get to see the same thing, I know, but there's something special about being inspired as you're coming of age during events like this. Okay. Okay, next bag. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't finish the bottom here. Oh well. Move this out of the way. Actually, that over here. This here. Did any of you watch the HBO miniseries From the Earth to the Moon? Had a sleep stream for Crew 1. I don't, for some reason I don't remember that. Hang on, I have cats here that I don't know if they're getting into anything. Oh, okay. I do know that NASA for Crew 1 and Demo 2, and I think for Crew 2 as well, they'll pretty much have a non-stop coverage of the mission. but I'm sure they won't always be inside the capsule. Okay, now here we are starting to build the wings of the shuttle. Finally, after all this time, 2 streams, nearly 3 hours in, or total between the 2 streams, maybe close to 4 hours, we're finally getting to the space shuttle. There we go. Try to keep it where you guys can see things better here. It's always nice to have a launch at your birthday. My birthday's December 30th, so don't usually get launches on those days. Not usually from from a human spaceflight standpoint. Oh, maybe these smaller ones here. Oops. Go. Okay. 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 I think that's that for this. Okay, so I'm going to build this twice. Oh, it's because there we go. Yeah, Crew 2. I mean, space happens when space wants to happen, but I'm not looking forward to the hours of Crew 2's launch and the docking as well. Okay, 1. I mean, it'll be exciting to watch it, but it's not like a normal SpaceX launch where you could just wake up 20 minutes before the launch and fueling's still on, fueling's going, and you wake up, watch it, and then go. With the crew, they basically, gosh, how far in advance do they drive out there? Is it 2.5 hours they drive out to the launch pad? I'd have to go check the press kit. So, gotta be up for all of that. Oops. There are worse things to have to do, I suppose. Okay. Okay, now I need 4 of these. Is that white? Yeah, that's white. Okay. What's next here? 4 of these. Speaking of SpaceX launches, up until earlier this year, I prided myself as having said I've watched every single Falcon launch live on TV, except for the Falcon 1s. I do remember trying to watch them anytime there may have been somebody streaming it from the company. But I'm sure there was one I missed. But I remember early Twitter days trying to find out information about that launch. But other than that, up until recently, I had seen every single Falcon 9 launch. And now with Starlink missions, especially those that happen at like 3 in the morning, my time, I finally said, well, screw it. I don't have to see all of them. So SpaceX accomplished their goal of making, and that's not boring, obviously, because I love seeing it, but they got it to where it wasn't as much of a priority for me to watch them. It became routine. There we go. But anytime there's a SpaceX launch during the day, I'll be sure to. I'm always watching it. Okay. So. Oh, 20. See, we got 2 things here. So 3 hours and 15 minutes before launch, and ingress is 2:55. Good to know. Thank you for that. So if it's a 6:11 launch, so oh man, 6:11 Eastern, 5:11 my time. Whew. No sleep. There we go. Okay. So I'm building this twice. Okay, these 2 things go here. Okay. Well, I think I know what this is for. Okay. I feel silly. What is hashtag CT gang? It's probably something I know about, but I forgot. Like these. Oh, there's 2 of these. That's fine. 2 of these. Okay. Oh, that's this. Okay. Just need 2 of these. 2 of those little. These. Oh, Central Time gang. Ah, that makes sense. Yes. Central Time. Today, it's springtime, but today we had snow here. I've been done with the snow for months, but hey, at least I think it's mostly melted now. Looking out the window, but winter just did not want to leave. Okay, so this. Okay. Figure this out here. This goes this way, that way. It goes behind here, right? Okay. I see what's going to happen here. Okay, what's next? 6 of these guys. Did my music go away? No, there we go. That. 5 of these. Speaking of Central Time, where's everybody else coming from? I think somebody here was from New York. I'm trying to remember where everybody was from. Oh, I put this on backward. Anybody here from overseas? Trying to get a feel for who all's watching when. Okay, I think I got that right. There we go. Okay, got this. Oops. Oh no. Moved to Chicago at 1. Wow. Been to Chicago once. It's a nice area. Never been to New York though. It's on my bucket list of places to visit someday. Okay, 2 of these. And 1 of these. There we go. The next page. Oh, a lot of detail here. Now, if you guys don't mind, in about 15 minutes, I'll keep the stream going, but I actually might take a dinner break. I have a, I'll be right back screen. I'll try to keep the music playing, but I'll probably do that in about 15 minutes. Okay. That's that. Need 1 of these, two of these. This goes here, followed by this. Oh, I'm making this twice. I'm making the wheels. Okay. So if I'm making this twice, I'm going to do this at the same time. Okay. These here. Okay, next step. Oh, no. I have a cat coming this way. This is Macklin. Come on, cat. You're in the way. Okay, 3 of these. Really? Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Really? You're gonna go that way? What is it with cats that want to go the most difficult way possible somewhere? Okay, where are we going? That was not what I wanted next. Well, this is a neat piece. I need both of these. Hex Force, hello, how are you doing? That's close enough, yeah. It's, he was named, he's kind of a little aloof at times, and so we kind of named him after the, character that, oh gosh, it's been a while since it was a Parks and Rec character, Andy Dwyer, is it Dwyer? I can't remember his name, but his alter ego, Burt Macklin, we named him after that since he was kind of aloof. Chris Pratt's character was also kind of aloof as well. Excuse me. Okay. The other cat, I don't know if you saw him or not, big black cat, his name is Star-Lord. So 2 of these. Go here. Okay. Oh, darn it. Okay. What's next here? Got that. And so now I need to put these 2 things. So now you have this. So the inside. Okay. So I need. Okay, now we're making tires. So it shouldn't matter. These are the same size. They're the same on both sides, it looks like. Okay. So that goes together like that. Oh, did my camera freeze again? I don't know why it does that. Why? I'm gonna try resetting it real quick. Again. Okay. I don't know why that's doing that. Sorry about that. Go. I don't want to do that too much more, too many more times. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Okay, these wheels are almost done. So where do they go? This should be the exact same either way, either side. So it should go like that. I'm correct. That's what that looks like. It's starting to look like the base of a space shuttle. So we need that. Oh boy. Streaming issues. Get you guys back. Sorry about the buffering. Come on. Wait. There we go. Okay, what's next? Oh, little springy things. And okay, so this looks like it's gonna go right about here. Oh, streaming issues again. Oh, drat. Where does this go? Did I do this right? This suggests it goes here. I'm confused. Oh, whoops. I messed up. What happens when you assume this goes this way? Not the other way. Come on. Shoot. There we go. Where'd I get the Crew Dragon? It's actually a paper model. It's actually Cargo Dragon. It's not finished. but it's a paper model from axmpaperspacescalemodels.com. I believe they're free. The guy named Alfonso creates them. He's got paper models in mostly 1/100 scale, pretty much of the entire International Space Station. He's got Dragon, Falcon 9, various other spacecraft as well, and also Starship there. You went over to axmpaperspacescalemodels.com, you'd find all kinds of things you can build with cardstock. Can't always afford the nice models, so going the paper model route's easier, cheaper. Well, not easier. I said cheaper alternative, but it definitely takes a lot of time and a lot of dexterity. But they're very nice. I even got a paper model for Cygnus as well. Okay, so that goes here. Okay. Now, this finishes that off here. And I should be able to push that all the way in. Hey, you're welcome. Yeah, he's got a lot of great stuff. He's even got a landed version of the Falcon 9 if you wanted that as well. I think somewhere on there he's got 1/144 scale models of like Mir, but I think that's from created by somebody else. Okay. Next step. Next bag. Skip ahead here. I'm getting kind of hungry. Okay. 2 of these. So these go together. Wondering if this. Shoot. Get that fixed. There we go. Finish the wheel housing here. This here. Manual. Okay. Okay, that's what it wants me to do. Or these. Gosh darn it. looking like my stream is having some trouble. Is it having trouble on your guys' end? Yeah, I've been getting that a lot more. May have to adjust some settings. Hopefully it makes it through for at least until I finish this. Okay, 6 of these. Two of these. 2 of these. 4 of these. Okay. That. Really like this green color. Oops. Okay. Okay. So I'm doing this twice, so to speak. Oh, I bet that's okay. That's probably what that is. Okay. There's that. This goes this way. Locked in place by that. This goes there. This looks to go like this. See that or not? If you're talking about from a while ago, oh gosh, how long ago was that? The hacked Twitter accounts, yeah, I believe Everyday Astronaut was hacked as well. If that's who EA is. Okay, so that goes like that. Wait a minute here. Did I do something wrong? No. Why is... What's it trying to show me here? This here... I think it's just showing that it needs to go not this way. It needs to go this way. Oh, I see what it's saying. Okay, that's what it's trying to say. Make sure those are lined up. Do it all over again on this side. It's at 8:08. So this here lock these together here. Now this looks to go, if I'm understanding it correctly, this way. Dang it, that's doing it again. Don't know why that camera keeps messing up like that. Everything's starting to mess up. I'm wondering if I can go to output. Yeah, it's good. Still buffering. I'm going to turn this off. See if that helps. Might just have to be without music. if the music is causing the problem. That's what happens when I stream music and try to do this at the same time. The internet's not usually that bad. It doesn't show that it's okay. Hope everything is going all right this time. We'll just turn off the music for now. I'm probably gonna take a break anyway here relatively soon, as soon as I get this section done here. Yeah, Project Kuiper will be flying on Atlas V. That was kind of a somewhat of a shock. Okay, so oh, forgot about these. Starting to run out of room. Yeah, New Glenn is just taken. I think it's taken longer than Blue Origin would like it to. At least their engine seems to be doing all right. At least I assume. I haven't heard too much since they'll be flying that engine on the Vulcan rocket later this year. Okay. Next step here. Yeah. Here's the point where I'm hoping I'm not missed a piece. Uh-oh. Did it? It might be missing a piece. Unless it's in this bag here. Hmm. Yeah, Ziggy, I think the rocket's just not going to be available in time for them to start launching. I think the satellites will be ready to launch before New Glenn, but I'm sure once that's there, they'll transition over. Why? Did I do something? Yeah, I think I got my first case of a missing piece. Do I need that piece? Is it at 2-ish for the Chinese station? That's good to know. I'm looking forward to that. I might have to call this stream. Looking like there's a lot of issues on the stream right now. Plus, I am missing a piece. So I'm going to have to problem solve, and it might just be easier to problem solve off the air. Let's see what I can do right now. I put that here. I mean, how much do I need it right now? That is going here. should go right here. Yeah, I'm missing that piece, so I'm gonna have to find something. Oh, we finished this set of sections and all that good. This. Almost done with this little area right now. Usually put it on this way. Where does this go? Oh, I'm moving this way. There. Here. And there. And right there. Yep. Okay. I'm probably going to call it on the stream. It's almost 2 hour and 45. I may be back later tonight, probably not, but if I am, you'll get a notification. But yeah, I don't want to stop building. I'm enjoying building this Lego set. Here's what I got so far. And the next step is going to be building, looks like, the rest of the double delta wing. So, well, thank you all for tuning in before this stream goes completely kaput. I appreciate you guys, and until next time, ad astra.